Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 4 of my 365-day English journey. My English is slow and far from perfect, but I practice every day. Let's start. Yesterday, I was reading comments on the internet. Many English learners share the exact same problem. They say, I read English books easily. I listen to podcasts every day. I understand almost everything. But when I want to speak, my brain stops working. Have you felt like that before? Someone asks you a simple question. You know the answer, you know the words, but suddenly your mind goes blank. Your face gets hot, you feel stuck, your mouth cannot open. It is a very frustrating feeling. Why does this happen? Why do our minds go blank? Today, I want to talk about this big problem. When someone speaks to you, you listen to the English words, then you translate those words into your own language. Then you think of an answer in your own language. Next, you try to translate your answer back into English. You do this word by word, one word and another word and then another word. This process is very slow. It takes too much time. By the time you build your sentence, the conversation has already moved away. The other person is already talking about something else. This happens because you just speak like a test at school. But speaking English is not an academic exam. Speaking English is a physical skill. It is like riding a bicycle. It is like playing football. You cannot ride a bicycle by just reading a book about bicycles. You must sit on the bike. You must push the pedals with your legs. To stop freezing, you must train your brain differently. Today, I want to share 4 simple steps to help you overcome this habit. First, stop reading vocabulary lists. Many learners sit at their desk for hours. They stare at a long list of words. They read the English word. They read the translation next to it. They read it over and over again. They hope the words will stay in their memory, but that method is too passive. Your brain is not working hard. If your brain does not work hard, it forgets very fast. Instead of just looking at the page, you must force your brain to prune the word out. Look at the new English word. Read it once. Then cover the page with your hand. Look away at the word. Try to remember the word from your mind. Say the word out loud. That small struggle, that moment when you think hard, is where real learning happens. You build a strong road in your memory. Second, practice automatically answers for daily questions. In real life, people ask simple questions every day. They ask, how are you today? They ask, how was your weekends? They ask, what are you doing? You do not need to build a new sentence every time. You do not need to think about grammar rules. Train your brain to give automatically answers. When someone asks, how are you? Do not translate, just say immediately, I am good, thanks. How about you? Practicing this simple answer out loud at home helps a lot. Walk around your house. Talk to yourself. Ask yourself imaginary questions. Say, how is it going? Pretty good. Say, what are you up to? Not much. It may look a little silly if someone sees you, but it trains your brain to release words without fear. Third, learn language in block of words. Native speakers do not build sentences word by word. We do not pick one single word and then search for a preposition. We do not think like that. We use group of words that belong together. We call them chunks. For example, look at the phrase, it depends on. Do not learn the word depend alone. Learn the whole chunk. It depends on. Look at another phrase, I'm looking forward to. Learn the whole block together. When you learn whole chunks, you save a lot of mental energy. You do not worry about grammar. You do not worry about prepositions. You just grab the whole block and put it into your speech. Your sentences will flow much smoother. 4. Challenge yourself with a 1-minute timer. Real life is not always quiet. In real life, there is noise and pressure. You cannot sit in a quiet room forever. You need to build mental strength. Take your mobile phone, set a timer for 1 minute. Pick a random topic. You can talk about your coffee. You can talk about your job. You can talk about your shoes. Start the time and force yourself to speak in English until the alarm rings. Do not stop. Do not translate. If you make a mistake, ignore it. Keep going until the time is up. At first, you will stumble a lot. Your mouth will feel clumsy, but that is your brain working out loud a muscle at the gym. You must repeat this exercise daily. Real fluency comes from massive repetition. When you learn a good phrase, do not just say it once in a book. Say it 20 times. Say it while you wash the dishes in your kitchen. Say it while you drive your car to work. Say it until it requires zero effort. When you repeat a phrase many times, it becomes a natural habit. You stop overthinking. The words simply come out of your mouth automatically. Also, remember to produce more English than you consume. Reading books is consuming. Listening to the podcast is consuming. Watching movies on Netflix is consuming. Consuming is great for learning new words, but consuming alone will never make you a good speaker. You must open your mouth and produce your own language. Talk to your friends. Record your own voice on your phone. Talk to your pet in the living room. Just get the words out of your head and put them into the air. Yesterday, in episode 3, we talked about building simple daily routines. Today, in episode 4, we talk about training our brain to stop translating word by word. These steps are very simple, but they require daily action. My English is still slow today. My pronunciation is not perfect, but I'm not afraid of making mistakes anymore. Every night, I sit here, I speak into this microphone, and I train my own brain step by step, day by day. My mind is becoming more relaxed. Be patient with your learning process. Do not force yourself to speak fast today. Speak slowly, speak clearly, and enjoy the progress. You have to power to train your habits step by step. Tonight, try the 1-minute timer challenge before you go to sleep. Pick one simple topic. Set the timer and speak out loud. You will see how fun it is. Tomorrow, in episode 5, we will talk about another great topic for our journey. We will talk about how to build strong confidence when speaking to other people. I am very excited to share that with you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Remember, be patient with your kids, be patient with your English, and enjoy every single step of my journey. That's all for today. If you support my journey, please hit subscribe and leave a comment below. Have a peaceful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.